Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Our first ingredient is some medium peeled and deveined shrimp. There's a shock, right? Next up, we're going to add some cherry or grape tomatoes. Third, a little vino, a little chardonnay, pinot grigio, whatever you would drink, if you drink wine that is. Some fresh dill, and lastly, some good quality feta cheese. With those in hand, let's get to work. First step is to get some aluminum foil. I guess that's self-explanatory. About a 1x2 foot sheet there. I'm going to lay down about 12 to 15 shrimp, depending on what size they are. Then stack on a couple nice handfuls of those fresh cherry tomatoes. Then for dill, I wouldn't even bother with a knife here. I'm just going to shred that up in my fingertips and drip it over the top of the shrimp and tomatoes. Of course, we'll season this with some pepper and salt. Drizzle on about a teaspoon of olive oil. Crush on 1 clove of garlic, that be from the pantry, as you know. Then we'll take that foil and fold it up into a little pouch or pack by rolling and crimping the edges from one side all the way over to the other. Once you get to that last side, leave yourself a little hole so you can drizzle in about a tablespoon of that wine. It's going to steam in the oven, which, by the way, you should set to 450 degrees. Go ahead and rinse and repeat with your remaining shrimp, tomatoes, etc. And for me, 1 pound of shrimp yields about 3 good-sized packs. Those are going to cook at 450 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. As soon as they are done, go ahead and get them out and let some of that steam escape. And we're going to use that steam to our advantage to melt or at least soften this feta cheese. So just crumble it up over the top of those steamy tomatoes and shrimp. And once you've got a nice handful of that crumbled in, go ahead and just kind of tuck that package all back together and let it rest for 5 minutes. Alright, I'm serving mine up next to a little bit of steamed rice for a little bit of grain there, an extra body to the meal. I'm going to garnish it with a little more of our dill, and there you go. I say this very often, but this truly might be one of the fastest and easiest things we've made on 5 and 25, and it is delicious as well. Those shrimp are succulent since they were steamed. Fresh dill and tomatoes go together wonderfully. You could put any other quick cooking vegetable in here, such as a squash. A little squeeze of fresh lemon at the end wouldn't be bad. Definitely make this and make it your own. I hope you'll enjoy it. I appreciate you watching. Until I see you again, have a great weekend, and go make something delicious.